Hi, I just want to give a quick talk, a review, and mention of a DVD that I watched recently and that we distribute in our eBay store. It's The Silent Revolution of Truth, and it's a very important case, a UFO contactee case about Billy Meier in Switzerland. And I've been studying the case for over a year, off and on. I have read And They Still Fly by Guido Mossberger, and also I have recently been reading Star Wisdom by Jean Andrade. I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. But when I discovered that former U.S. Air Force investigator and still Lieutenant Colonel Wendell Stevens, retired, investigated this case for years and has come to conclude that it is a legitimate case, that the UFOs have been verified in terms of eyewitness accounts, audio samples, metal samples, much of which Michael Horn has worked very hard to verify and to communicate with us. I have given a deeper study since then, and I think that I appreciate the DVD, The Silent Revolution of Truth, of this movie, because when you see it with your own eyes, and when you see Billy Meier talk and the interview with Michael Horn, I think that it becomes abundantly clear that this is one of the most important issues that face us as humanity, that face us as human beings on Earth today. The reason I say that is because of the mention of the Henoch prophecies, which Billy Meier was discussing with Quetzal in a contact. And Michael Horn mentions the Henoch prophecies, and as an American citizen here in America at this present time, and not only an American citizen but someone who lives in the northern hemisphere of this planet, I think that the question of whether these are going to manifest or not, based on humanity's self-responsibility and at minimum self-awareness, because if we're not aware of what our own actions or lack of can lead to in terms of world war and so on, then we don't even have the chance to make change for the better, to make positive changes, which I understand has to come individually, and we have to take responsibility for that, which is what I'm learning as I study deeper into the spiritual knowledge in this Silent Revolution of Truth, in the Billy Meier's contact material and so on. So I highly recommend, if you have a chance to get this, if you need to go in on it with friends or family. I know money is tight right now for quite a few people. I don't know, some libraries you might be able to make a library purchase acquisition request. I don't know if it would work on interlibrary loan, or if you have this and you've seen it, you may want to donate it to a library, show it with a group of friends or whatever. But I give also thanks to Michael Horn and to Billy Meier for sharing this information with us, and for the other people that have had a part in putting this together. Again, it's a super important question, and highly recommend The Silent Revolution of Truth.